I'm Jim, this is Elsa, and this is Seth, and we're looking at the most family-friendly places in Yorkshire.
Yorkshire, 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 Yorkshire.
Elsa, where are we going this week?
We're going to Saltburn.
Ah yes, Saltburn-by-the-Sea, home of my favourite X Factor winner, James Arthur.
You said you liked Neil Jackson best.
Shh! Saltburn sits right at the top of North Yorkshire, just above Whitby on the coast. It came to prominence in Victorian times and still has that air of grandeur about its buildings and streets. There's a cute town centre with loads of fine independent shops, cafes and restaurants. Without wanting to state the obvious, Saltburn-by-the-Sea has a beach. But it's a really good one, you need to check it out. It's absolutely gorgeous and it wasn't even that busy on a beautiful day like the one that we visited on. Elsa loved splashing around in the waves to her heart's desire. Seth, less so. The Saltburn Cliff Lift is one of the most iconic sights in Saltburn. It's been taking people sedately from the beach up to the top of the cliff for 130 years using some kind of crazy wizardry to do with water. Unfortunately, when we went, it was out of service for refurbishment. The cliff tramway's closed for restoration and we've got to get all the way back up the cliff. Are you going to be okay walking that way? Okay, you carry this then. Well, start 'em young.
Why did we go when everything was closed?
It was to show that there's still loads of stuff you could do even out of season.
Not because it's cheaper.
No? It's not like Saltburn feels in any way like the rat race, but if you do need a bit of time to get away from the frantic bustle of browsing the lovely stationery shop or picking up some delightful pickles from the independent grocers, the Valley Gardens is a tranquil shaded area with fields, trees and gardens that takes you up and down the cliff if, for example, the cliff lift isn't working. There's also lots of nice little playground areas for the kids to distract themselves from the pain of carrying those bags all the way up the cliff. Saltburn is home to the last remaining pier in Yorkshire and it was even voted the best in the country in 2009, which must be true because it's from Yorkshire. It was commissioned by the Saltburn Pier Company in 1867 and that does beg the question, what did the Saltburn Pier Company do before it put in the plans for a pier? Presumably the people of the time just wandered into the seas wishing they were elevated about 20 foot up. At the start of the pier is a neat little family-run arcade with enough going on to keep the kids happy playing the traditional game of change a lot of useful money into less useful 2p's in order to win more not very useful 2p's that weigh down your wallet. So Elsa, is Saltburn family friendly?
Yes!
Excellent news!
It would be better if we did go if it was cheap. Well.